desire, driven, the skill and competitive spirit to find the will to win. That's PGF softball. High fly ball, well struck center field. That's a rocket down the line. Add a little Southern California dreaming and you've got it all, the PGF Nationals. So put away the sunscreen and pass the eye black, because the light shines the brightest on those willing to lay it all on the line for a national championship. The hard work and results come together now, and it comes to a crescendo at the Premier Girls Fastpitch 12U Platinum Division National Championship game in beautiful Southern California. Just off of that coast you saw a moment ago in gorgeous Irvine, Bill Barber Park, Deanna Manning Stadium. Each and every year, these two teams battle at the highest of levels all the way down to 10U. We love this 12U age group. Team Hustle out of Arizona, out of Southern California Athletics, Mercado. Hi folks, this is a blast, and welcome back to the ballpark. Amanda Freed, Olympic gold medalist, All-American and national champion, and my name is Darren Sutton. We celebrate the athletes in 2021, Amanda, because they weren't able to do this in 2020, and these two squads representing a couple of different states, this ought to be fun. By the way, a win, and you're in to the higher level next year.
Yeah, it's been a hard-fought battle all week long. These athletes are tired, but they're here to play the final game of their season, winner take all. I know they're going to bring it, and they're all looking to play their best ball of the season.
Allow us to introduce you to these athletes and start with the Athletics Mercado team. And at the very top of the order, Pacheco is followed by Gonzalez, who's the DP. Matthews is on down behind as the third baseman. Burboa, Aguilar, Romero, Godoy will be in the circle, yet in the lineup as well, wearing number 5 in that jersey. London, Leffer, Macy, Schotten, Athletics Mercado. Lucy Burrows is athletic, she is tall, she is their foe. Excited to watch Lucy go to work. Wearing number 84 from Surprise, Arizona. Her dream to play softball where you played it, Amanda, at UCLA. Campbell works behind her in left. Blanco is in center. In right is Martinez. Soltero's on the left side of the infield. Rodriguez, Penalosa, and Moran is behind the plate. Lucy Burrows ready to rock and roll. It's over the inside just off the plate. And again, we're certainly glad you found us. As Natalie Pacheco leads things off, Pacheco from the left side, the center fielder.
This is where you want to step on the field and put it all together from the very first inning. You got a triple threat type of hitter in the box looking to get things going offensively for her team.
Sneaks it right on past the circle, leaving her feet, unable to make the play. Reina Rodriguez. Natalie Pacheco, welcome to the event. Welcome to the championship game. A single great contact play.
Just a really good location. That's a really tough play for Burrows to be crossing her body, trying to make that backhand. And clearly so excited to be on first base for that first base runner of the game.
From the right side, Savannah Gonzalez now, savvy out of Fontana, California. Pitcher and an outfielder. Her dream school someday, those Oklahoma Sooners. And you look back, she was the champion the last time they held this event at the 10U age group. Her team won PGF in 2019. Gonzalez, the daughter of Crystal and Joel. Like so many of these athletes that already, even at the 12U age group, are learning time management because you have to. She's perfect thus far in the classroom last 2 years, a 4.0 GPA. Patient in the batter's box. We're getting to know both of these teams, this Mercado team, Coach Godoy on the other side. And he's been at it for a long time, Carlo, coaching softball for 8 years, as that runs it to 3-1. Coached rec ball in El Rio, won nationals at the 8U, took it at the 10U as well. Coach Godoy and his staff also coaching high school at St. Bonaventure in Ventura, winning CIF in 2021. And that's ball 4.
It's a really nice at-bat. Moving runners already into scoring position.
Maya Mathis gets the call. 88, a popular number in this game, one on both teams. Double snowmen on the back of that jersey. Beast Mode, by the way, is Maya's nickname. She's out of Chula Vista, California. Hilltop Middle School, a 7th grader. Pulls that one, hugs the line, but it's foul. Karina and Tyler are mom and dad. She, speaking of Maya, very active in the classroom, student council, peer mentor last year, and her favorite player that she loves to learn from, she's been watching her a long time, is Sierra Romero. Elevated on the ground, slips right on by, and it's going to slip by for a while. It will roll all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes Matthews on around toward the plate. She dashes in.
And this ball just snuck by 3 defenders. Looked like Burroughs had a pace on it. Sneaks by Rodriguez and the Blanco out there in center field. I don't think she was anticipating it making it all the way to her. Takes a little funny hop and rolls all the way to the fence. The fact that it rolled to the fence shows you that it was a pretty hard hit ball. Definitely looked playable, but turns into a 3-run shot.
Burboa takes a changeup and misses just off the plate. 1-0 the count. Layla Chiquis, as her mates call her, Isbell Middle School. Has a grand slam on her resume that she hit in travel ball, and she'll add to that resume with the single to left field. Pitch was in, very strong, pulling the hands in, a nice solid line drive. Let's go back to that unique play a moment ago.
Burroughs has those long arms. Looked like she had it tipped off the glove a little, up over the glove, and then all the way to the fence. I thought if this ball was caught, might be a double play, either third to first or when it got through, second to first for a double, but instead, bases cleared.
They get another opportunity as that one trickles foul. Aguilar will take her swings now. Now that's the way to start it. Hydrate and go back to work. Gatorade on the scene, ready to answer all the problems. Azaria Aguilar, Big Red. Fillmore, California. Big Red down off the end of the bat. She dumps it into left field for a base hit. Beautiful piece of hitting. Well, the dreamer of UCLA someday to wear one of those jerseys, a daughter of Katie and Joseph with a base hit.
But all of these runs, all of this action so far generated using some short games, some mishits, just finding holes. Nothing hit incredibly hard, but hit hard enough, well enough, and just in the right spot.
Honesty the Truth Romero from Riverside, California. Victoria Elementary, 6th grader. Mom is Jennifer, dad is Joseph. And again, in on the hand, slow roller out to short. Nice defensive choice. With all that's going on around, you kind of feel like you're in the middle of a hurricane defensively with this. The Soltero sisters quieted things down. Savannah to Sienna, nice choice. And to get that lead runner, Amanda.
And I love watching that at this age level, just the maturity and the decisions being made. You have to always be thinking one step ahead of your opponent, know where your runners are, know the speed of your base runners, know the best options, and get the lead runner whenever possible.
Zoe Morano will run it first. Zoe Morano out there, number 10 on that jersey. Team hustle out of Arizona with their hands full, but they'll have plenty of time to go back to work. Rachel Godoy will be in the circle when they do go back to work. Here is Rachel. G Money from Oxnard, California. Her dream school, the University of Oregon. Dad Carlo, the head coach. Mom is Annie. A high strike, but a strike nonetheless. Pretty good pitch, a curveball, but it missed outside. Her fun little saying that she goes by when she plays this sport: teams come and go, but softball and friendships will always be there. Sounds like someone who's in this sport for the long haul with that attitude. Couple of RBI opportunities out there in front of her, and it's rolled foul. It sounds so trite to say, Amanda, because we say it in either diamond sport, softball or baseball, but just make some contact early, especially in games where nerves may be a little bit tied up. Make contact, make them make plays.
Right, you're hyped up, you want to get through this first inning, the game feels really quick.
And this is what happens, the opportunity is there, and calming it down and piecing it back together, and it's exactly as we see. Great teams play great at some point, and this team Hustle's a great team. They made a couple of nice defensive plays to just calm the waters now. And London gets a chance now. London Leffler. Pretty pitch, just off the plate though. Nothing wrong with that location. London's from Newbury Park, California. Sequoia Middle School. Aspires to be a Stanford Cardinal and play softball up in Northern California someday. And she is leaving no doubt as she steps right on that chalk line. She wants to tighten things up right up against that home plate.
Yeah, she's challenging Burrows to bring it inside. She does have a curveball. It's whether or not she's comfortable bringing it in tight to these righties. It could be a very effective pitch.
It's just having the confidence to throw it, right? I mean, we've seen these last two bits of contact have been uncomfortable contact.
Right, a lot of it has been. So she's got great movement, good locations.
Like that, but unable to make the play. Are her defenders there behind her? They are. That's what good teammates do. And Soltero made a couple of solid plays in this inning, but Mathis hit a ground ball that had eyes. Eyes to win all the way to the wall, and it's 3-0. Team Hustle ready to fight right back as we move to the middle half of the first inning. Soltero sisters in that lineup. They'll bat first, they'll bat fifth. It's Campbell, Penaloza, Falls right there. Falls wearing that number 42 with pride, the DP. It's Moran, the catcher. Martinez in right field. Blanco is in center field. And Rodriguez, the second baseman, working against Rachel Godoy. Look, we've already seen Godoy with a bat in her hands and grounding out. Nearly snuck one through. But Rachel goes to work. What do we know about her stuff, Freed, when we watch her work?
Well, we know that she's a seasoned pitcher in the circle who's thrown in several of these big type championship games in rec ball. So she gets it, she understands it. She's got great leadership in her pitching coaches. She's worked a little with Cielo Meza. She's worked with Kat Ayala. So she's definitely got some good coaching and some championship experience. I think that goes a long way.
Well, she's got Honesty Romero fired up behind the plate catching her, immediately encouraging her upon throwing strike one. And that one's fouled back to the screen. Defensively, you see Honesty working behind the plate. Leffler, Pacheco, Aguilar, and Mathis, who pitched in big time. Schotten, Lerona, and Verboa on the infield with Godoy in the circle. Cece, there's right behind her, Honesty Romero, but Cece takes a curveball that runs outside. Cece, of course, is Sienna Soltero. Her home is in Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of these Arizonans, we enjoy to watch them work. Twin sister Savannah is on the team in the left side of the infield with her. Oh my goodness, that changeup was a hovercraft, unable to make the play there. I'm sorry, this was a cartoon, Amanda. This was an excellent pitch.
I'm telling you how hard it is to lay off the high changeup. As pitching instructors, we tell our girls, stay down, keep that changeup down at the knees, but then when you bring it up high, it is so hard to lay off of and to make solid contact with all that spin.
Yeah, there's a good comparison there between her and Burrows. I mean, you saw the different looks. The pitch just off the plate from Burrows, but I'm telling you, and here's what happens, and we just saw it. Godoy floats that changeup in there and then follows up with anything firm, and it looks like it's 105 miles an hour.
Yeah, the changeup really is a game changer. When you can throw that consistently and frequently and in counts that aren't expected, it could really change the outlook of your game.
Choked way up on that bat. Here's Imani Campbell. Fouls it back.
Way out the back of the hand, lots of spin, chest high.
Monty, by the way, is out of Glendale, Arizona, Oasis Middle School, an 8th grader. Aspires to be a UCLA Bruin. I am loving Honesty Romero behind the plate, if I may. It's a lot. There's no doubt it's a lot, but as a former pitcher in the other diamond sport, I loved when my catcher was in it with me. A hardcore cheerleader. There you go. Yep. Nice job.
Yeah, that's hard to teach. To have a catcher that's that engaged and encouraging and in it with you makes a really big difference for the pitcher.
Campbell in left field. Campbell slaps that one, choked well up on the bat. Campbell, the daughter of Misty and Chris. And those are her foes right now. And there you can tell there is some experience and expertise. You have a full-blown, outstanding defensive catcher. I don't want to overlook that. I don't want to make the cheerleading front of stage, but it's cool to see. Oh my goodness. Freed, come on, jump in here. I mean, is that a real thing? That's as good of a change-up. I'm guessing you've seen at this age group?
Well, those are those knee bucklers where they're just so slow and you're expecting quick. And then when you can pull the string and throw it for a strike, sometimes you just black out for a split second and you can't pull the trigger. Great location. Good recovery behind the plate to get the out.
Penalosa now. Bolt over the outside corner, strike one. You'll say it's the first baseman. Slightly open stance. That curveball disappears off the plate outside. You'll say from Buckeye, Arizona. That's on the west side of Phoenix. Kind of on your way into the prettier parts of the Painted Desert, on your way to California, Buckeye. Good folks out there. Rainbow Valley Elementary, 2027 grad. Reina and Oscar are her parents. Siblings are Angel and Andres. You get to swing at that 2-1 curveball with a little elevation to it.
Godoy has been really smooth. You could see the spin from up here. She's not overpowering it. She's throwing movement right through the zone.
Nice job spoiling a pitch away. We'll do it again, 2-2. Penalosa shared with me, Mr. Sutton, when you bump into me in 10 years, I'll be an anesthesiologist. You'll see me with my pet tortoise, Wilson, who will be our team mascot. But hopefully, there will be some Olympics along the way as well. Good stuff, Penalosa. I'm in.
Wilson.
I am in. Look forward to watching your journey. Goes down and gets that changeup. Pops it to the left side. Somebody found a way to actually swing at it. I mean, that's step one, right? It's an outstanding pitch. It's going to be tough to deal with. Come on, kids. Let's go on over to Balboa Island. You know you want to. You want to ride the Ferris wheel and enjoy all the good fun that goes along with the fun zone. Hello there, folks, and hello there, all of you. Amanda Freed, Darren Sutton, PGF 12U National Championship at the Platinum Division. Here's Macy Schotten to lead things off as Macy takes a curveball that runs up and out of the zone. We appreciate these athletes and their coaches. They shared a lot of information with us last minute. And they've been active, they've been playing. So we promise you an introduction, and you're going to feel like you know them pretty darn well. We do know that Macy's from Oxnard, California, a beautiful part of the world. She's at Ventura Missionary School, a 6th grader. Over the outside corner, it's a strike. She's always played up, so barely 11 years old, she wants to make clear. 2010. But enjoy the competition as that one sneaks right on by her. She did not share with us why she chose number 77, though. As that one sails high. And if you ask her, Macy, where might you want to go to school someday? This young, talented athlete playing up will tell you, hey, Alabama, Crimson Tide. As that one hugs the line and it's foul. And Amanda, we are now in a world of new recruiting where 12, 13, 14, 15, you could just freely enjoy thinking of wherever you want, and you won't be contacted or recruited.
No, and it's kind of nice. And we used to see college coaches in the stands during these games.
All about contact and made it close. It rolled up the arm just a second for Rodriguez, and a nice recovery.
Now, this was a really nice spot, bringing it with her. Schotten gets down that line quickly. Nice recovery, good strong throw.
Natalie Pacheco now. Singled and scored as that one misses up and away. Hey, finish your thought, because I think it's an important one about we used to see coaches out here at this age, and
yeah, well, and I kind of don't blame them. This is some great ball, and it's good to identify athletes young. And I think this is a great stage to do it at, but I also agree that pushing it back is allowing them a little more opportunity to just enjoy the game, to develop at a rate more normal for them and not feel like they've got the pressure to have to decide at 6th and 7th grade, 8th grade. So this is really just kind of the beginning for these athletes, and I love that they can go out and just enjoy the game without that added pressure. But still dream, of course.
Natalie rolls that one foul. She says about my game, and I quote, I'm a slapper. I've been slapping for 3 years. I'm right-handed, but started batting lefty on my own when I was 4. I'm fast on the bases and even fast when I'm injured. To the right side, it's a foul ball. Her 10-year dreams are fun when you talk about dreaming. She said, Ms. Freed, Mr. Sutton, I'll be playing college softball and wrapping that up in 10 years. And there's more on her dream. As she takes over the outside corner, that's strike 3. I'll finish the thought. She says, I'll be signing autographs at PGF opening ceremonies, and I hope to be giving motivational speeches to young ballers.
Wow, we haven't heard that. I like that.
Well, that means she's going to have a nice career because, you know, I mean, motivational speeches are great, but not from 130 hitters. And I don't mean on the clock. And that one is into Savannah Gonzalez. Savannah walked and scored back in the first inning. A very patient at bat. Not patient that time, on a line. But that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Lucy Burrows, a 1-2-3 inning in the 12U Platinum PGF Championship game. Getting to know this Hustle team, it's been fun. And out of Arizona, Steve Ladrigue, the head coach and the owner of Team Hustle, motivating times certainly. He started the organization in 2017 with just one 10U team. Some of the girls on the field with them still today. In September, they'll have 15 teams in all divisions.
Wow.
So congratulations to that growth for Steve Ladrigue and his staff. Angie Falls, ZZ will load things up, swing right through. 0-1 the count to the Phoenician, Phoenix, Arizona. Ingleside Middle School, a 6th grader, a UCLA dreamer. Loads up that back leg with the open stance and takes the changeup.
That's going to be a tough pitch all game long. So early on in the ball game, you have to make a decision, knowing you will probably see one at some point during your at-bat. To swing, to lay off. But after you see the speed, that changeup is just so slow, and then the speed feels even quicker. Take a look at the rock back and a nice leg drive off the mound.
Angie, there is good power here in that scouting report. As a matter of fact, it's more than 8 over-the-wall home runs in less than a year. She's been intentionally walked a bunch, 2 times in 1 game at PGF. Heading into this game, they pitched around her. They didn't want her doing the damage, and so she gets a chance here to do damage. Because Falls and her team are looking uphill, down 3-0. Rise ball that time, back to the screen it goes. When you ask Angie to self-scout as she gets ready to face the talented pitcher in the circle, she says, I have fast hands when I'm hitting, and I have good pitch selection. She is a pitcher as well. We may see her contributing at some point. Drop ball, screwball, curveball, loves pitching. Inside corner, bang, strike 3. That's 3 strikeouts of the 4 outs.
I like the sequence of pitches after going up high at the eyes. Gets it down by the knees, inside corner. Just catches, Falls looking.
Already saw twin sister Sienna Soltero hit the shortstop Savannah, number 00. He's a massive fan of Sis Bates.
Who isn't?
Here is that. That's a little front door curveball that time. My goodness, she started that one off the plate, little spin to it, and it ended up on the inner half, actually. That got quite a bit of the plate. And what shortstop wouldn't look up to Sis Bates as that one goes back to the screen. Mercado squad out of Southern California. The Phoenix area in Arizona for the Team Hustle Ladrigue squad. Her bag of tricks is full. I mean, she really, I mean, the changeup is the game changer, but you've seen it. She's got good velocity, as you've shown us, and she really manipulates spin on the softball. That one split the plate. She'd love another shot at that one.
And it looks like she's mixing a couple of different speeds, not just the changeup, but also that middle speed. Otherwise, her pitches in general have a little different look, which is difficult as a hitter. You don't have a good gauge for timing. And that spin, of course, induces a lot of miss hits.
Line drive, right side, right into the glove of a fellow infielder, Kayla Lorona. The Soltero sisters look to their older sister, Brianna, who plays at South Mountain Community College. And so I'm sure they're learning a lot from her. She had a great year this year, by the way. She had a .485 season on base percentage. And so Big Sis at the JUCO level can play. Ana Moran is the catcher. She's a native of Glendale, Arizona. That little changeup stayed high. She's an 8th grader. St. Louis the King is her school. In on the hands and rolls it foul. "12, 13, 14, Freed. What were some of the biggest hurdles you cleared at that age where you were able to slow the game down?"
You know, that was a big growth period for me. The game got pretty quick. I was growing a little bit myself, and I just, you know, realizing who you are as a hitter, pitch selection. Nice cut there.
And it feels like, and obviously you had one of the greatest careers, period, but it feels like at this age, for all of you guys, kind of decide if you're in or not. Because when you head to high school, there are other distractions, academics, social life all comes into play. Kind of that 12, 13, 14, are you in or are you not?
Yeah, I definitely agree. And sometimes lately for our sport, it's felt like a lot. So you really have to decide whether you're in or not.
Back of short. Nice play made out there to end things. Freed and Sutton, glad you're hanging out with us at the 12U Premier Girls Fastpitch Platinum National Title game. No Nowhere to put anyone. Bottom half of the 7th. Off the end of the bat. Down! The Hot Shots win it all! The 2021 16U Premier Division PGF National Champs. Never a dull moment in Irvine, California. The Hot Shots, that was a great moment. I mean, to walk off to the trophy is about as dreamy as you can get. Everyone wants to win 10-0, but that's incredible.
I think athletes appreciate those wins more when it comes down to that last out, that last hit. We had some really good games all throughout both of these tournaments.
That one sails up and in and off the plate. To Maya Mathis. One 1-0 the count. Close stance goes to work down the line. Wow, that was close. She's thinking, wait, I was looking for another one of those 2, 3, 4 baggers when I hit that one.
Turns on this ball, just curves outside the bag, very close. Good call.
Pop foul off to the right side, and we'll do it again. Same spot, right? I mean, obviously they were ready and all that went along with it, but just using the biggest part of the ballpark, so she's got a couple of hits as she singles here in the 3rd.
Yeah, just simply right back up the middle, not a lot to it. Short, compact swing with 2 strikes. This pitch nicely placed on the outside part of the plate. But Mathis just covers that entire plate so well.
That one dives down and away to Layla Burboa. And a jump ahead as that one skips away. Runner in scoring position. They're very aggressive. It's been fun to see the way they have played.
And the minute that ball gets away, feet don't stop moving, shuffles, and then breaks.
To the right side, 1 step, onto the bag, runner moves to 3rd. Burboa. Those are the little things. Look, you want to drive runs in, but if you don't drive runs in, moving them up a base is a nice help. Daria Aguilar singled back in the 1st inning. Down off the end of the bat. Pitching through, pitches certainly are different in this diamond sport. Burroughs has thrown 50. There's a resiliency to the softball pitcher that's hard to understand if you're new to the sport, for sure. Doesn't mean maybe you don't get fatigued. The arm is just very resilient. A lot of contact with a lot of rewards. That's about as textbook as you can get, Freed, because you have a single, a ball gets away, you go to 2nd. Ground out, and another run.
Yeah, that's just textbook softball. Get a runner on base and a nice stolen base. Situational hit to the right side to move the base runner to 3rd, and then knowing that any chance of scoring that run or get the ball down in the dirt, opposite field, see the ball down, take off for home.
Athletics, with that in mind, lead it by a score of 4-0. The energetic, the charismatic, Honesty Romero. Little check swing roller. Scooting on across, setting and firing, unable to dig it out, throws a little bit low. Analosa Soltero Siena. I don't know if that ball hit the dirt, but in the end, the 2 just couldn't connect. Tough break.
Now it looks like there's plenty of time to make this play, sets the feet and the ball just down, doesn't bounce before it gets there, but it's low, tough to hang on to.
Mercado comes back out, pinch runs one more time. Zoe takes the responsibility as that one slips through. Lost the grip on that one. Godoy, who's working in the circle, grounded out. What a great pinch runner she has been when needed. Obviously a big help to the team out there at second. Zoe's from La Puente, California, and I like this nickname for someone speedy. How about Zippy? That's her nickname, Zippy. Little roller to the right side, played pretty easily, and that'll end the inning. Rodriguez turns that one into an out, so Zippy is left standing put. 4-0 the score. 12U Platinum Division PGF National Title game. Let's take a ride in this beautiful facility. It's beautiful Orange County, California. Irvine, California. Deanna Manning Stadium, the beautiful Bill Barber complex. And celebrating this sport in Huntington Beach, Fountain Valley, Irvine, beautiful Great Park. It's been another incredible as we wrap up these 2 weeks celebration of this sport. Best of the best, and they make it clear and they back it up. It's good to have everything opening up. Certainly enough to play. The foe to Lucy Burrows in the circle is Rachel Godoy. She goes to work against Christina Martinez, who's the right fielder for the team out of Arizona.
Martinez has a little bit of power, a little bit of speed. One of those athletes that when she's on the base paths, you can guarantee she's going to make things happen. It's a great spot for the hustle to be starting off here. 7th grader makes her home in Phoenix. Dominic and Ashley are dad and mom. Pitch over the outside. Turned it over just enough to have it jump off that plate. Christina with the bat in her hands. Had to deal with that pitch. Nice location. There's that changeup again, floating up there. All right, I'm calling Coach Amanda Freed because my daughter is down there hitting and dealing with a pitch like that. Coach, what advice do you have on dealing with this? Well, you know, when you're late in the count, when you have 2 strikes, you've got to anticipate that it could come and just look to go opposite field. That way you protect the outside, you're a little delayed so you can keep on time with the changeup and then react to the in. And that's a nice reaction because the point you're making is let it travel, which makes anything straight look that much harder. Right. And you've got to really trust your hands at that point. Christina's grandmother played the sport for a long time. That's actually, she's her namesake. And that's cool to bear your grandmother's first name and to understand that the sport was handed down to you from her. 4th grader, that's when it started that she earned Elementary Honor Society every single year since. That one took a really tough, almost unfair hop, and the base runner is on. Nothing Lerona could do there, and let's hope she's okay. Across, getting that upper part, boy, right up there, right up next between the neck and the shoulders area there. wearing that face mask, so you hope that that's protected, and she immediately grabbed that shoulder area. So looks like maybe just popped that collarbone. That doesn't feel good. You can see that late hop, and these are some gorgeous fields out here in Irvine, but they've been played on for a couple of weeks, and you know that's going to happen, and she's going to stay in there. She's not wanting to come out of this game.
Torianne Blanco squares the bunt, stabs, and comes up empty at the pitch. Torianne, the center fielder, Heritage Academy, her school. Dreams of being an ASU Sun Devil someday. 0-2. Honesty Romero, busy. Good pitch, got a commitment, and just a little bit of late movement off the plate. That's exactly where she wanted it.
These pitches are just fluttering across the plate. Hitter swinging right through. Blanco just missing that pitch.
Ray Ray is from Surprise, Arizona, Surprise Elementary School. And if she has it her way, she'd love to wear an Arizona Wildcats uniform, head down to Tucson to play for that legendary program. Had an older sister that played at Kentucky State, another sister starting for a local JUCO team. Monica and Rosemary, her older sisters, Michaela as well. I find that to be cool and a nice resource for someone this age to talk to her big sisters about college softball.
Oh, absolutely. Throw the ball around during holidays when you all get together. Such easy role models also.
Nice level swing, but came up empty as the feet were moving in the box. She idolizes Odyssey Alexander, the recently amazing career that wrapped up at James Madison. Now on to the professional ranks. I think we all ready to look up to Odyssey. Was it just a couple of weeks ago you and I got a chance to connect with, gosh, what is now a younger legend in Odyssey Alexander.
Right. And she's so humble about, you know, her journey, and such a quick rise to fame. Just, I mean, but a tale of hard work throughout her life and just overcoming obstacles to get to that point and persevering, and very cool.
This is going to be tough. Nothing to do. Little flip, looking for an extra bag, headed to third with a last-minute slide in there as Martinez. So, Team Hustle with their hustle has something going, and Rodriguez rewarded for contact.
Rodriguez just recently switched to slap, and she hung in there so well, battled through this at-bat, and then that is just perfectly placed in that triangle over there, all athletes going for the ball, and it's just it's a difficult decision to flip or take yourself, but when you're dealing with speed, you've got to make that decision quickly.
Now batting, third baseman number 7, Cece Zoltero.
Cece Soltero. Trying to get hung up. Honesty just without conviction, and that's rare for her because she does everything with conviction. Was stepping one way and threw one hopper to first, which means that almost worked.
That's one of those plays you work on as a team, and you don't always get an opportunity to use it, but it oftentimes gets the defense.
To the right side, up the ladder. Wow, what a play. Layla Burboa pulls that one out of the air, steps on the bag. Bing, bang, boom. Back into the dugout they go. Making all the pitches Godoy, but understanding that she's got a defense to look to as well. Got to go home with gear. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. A trip to the yard is nice, but without the gear, did you ever even go to the yard? And the PGF gear is second to none. I'll take 9 of those sweatshirts. That's exactly right. Amanda Freed, Darren Sutton, our producer, director, John Walsh, and our entire team. Thanks for hanging out with us at the 12U Platinum Division of the PGF National Championship. An opportunity to get to know Delilah Navarro. She is called upon. Delilah will hop in there and swing the bat and do so for London Leffler this time. Lucky number 13 on that jersey. Big swing, fouls that one off, comes up empty, 0-2 the count. D is her mate's caller, is from Camarillo, California. Moving into 8th grade, and the daughter of George and Vanessa. There's 4 siblings at home, all under the age of 14. A roller foul.
Dad came up to the booth before the game and said, "Hey, can I embarrass my daughter?" "Who's your daughter?" "Delilah." How can I embarrass her?" "Tell her daddy loves you."
Nice.
Like, that's not embarrassing. That's a wonderful thing to say about your daughter. And he's very proud of you. Dad George loves you very much, Delilah. D. Getting a big opportunity here in a big game.
She also is athletic in competitive cheer. She's a flyer in competitive cheer. So pretty fearless and a straight A student. Hit on the line, and she is on the move. Boy, that bat stayed in the zone a long time, Freed.
Yeah, D, good at bat. Look how quiet she was. Just punched the ball right back up the middle. We talked about that. Hit it where it's pitched. So flat, so long through the zone.
Shortstop number 77, Casey Shotton.
Mace nearly snuck her way on back in the 2nd inning. Contact her key. Oh, she took it with her. Oh, into no man's land. All the way to 3rd with some hustle. She literally dropped that softball in the Bermuda Triangle. Remember, we told you she is the youngest player by almost a year on the field.
Yeah, and look at Reina Rodriguez at second base, breaks for second to cover, and that opens up that entire gap. Lucy Burrows thinks about covering, but then thinks somebody's going to be there, and then you see Penaloza back there at first base. That just leaves that entire space open.
Pacheco thinks about the same and fouls that bunt off. David Mercado and Brian Tidd partnering in 2010, starting the Gamers Academy. As this one is bunted in that same spot. Well, you better hurry, and a run scores. Navarro scored easily. Shotton moves to 2nd. Let's take a look one more time at Natalie.
The umpire's got to appreciate that. Getting that line back in. Beautiful execution. And that wasn't a squeeze play. The ball was down. Navarro read the ball for quite a long time, saw that it was to the left of Burrows in the circle. So when she broke for that ball, Navarro heads for home.
We were talking about Angie Falls earlier, prides herself in her ability to help as a pitcher. She'll get that chance now. In a 5-0 game with the Athletics on top. And to be honest, I mean, when you think about Lucy, she shut it right down in the second. And there weren't many hard-hit softballs. I guess you would just look back on it and say Mercado rewarded for contact.
Right.
Especially in that first inning, Amanda.
Exactly. Put the ball in play early and often make the defense make plays, and just a bunch of strung together CNI balls led to some great run production. And now we're seeing a lot of the small ball.
The Athletics Mercado team out of California in the white uniforms and the dark uniforms out of Arizona, mainly in the Phoenix, Arizona area. Team Hustle. Team Hustle Ladrique. Great program. Team Hustle's grown so quickly, as we documented earlier. Good pitch in, but right in and out of Moran's catcher's mitt, so the runners move up. Pacheco's at second. Schotten is at third. Savannah hits it hard. 1 run will score. They'll make them make a play. An aggressive turn, but a stop at third. All the way into second goes Gonzalez. I don't know if this is hyperbole, but it feels like it. That's the hardest hit ball of the game.
I was thinking the same exact thing. There's been a lot of nice hits, but that's been the first solid line drive we've seen all game long. Right back up the middle with good velocity.
Maya Mathis gets the call. It was Mathis who ended up sneaking it by a couple of defenders on a firmly hit softball in the first. Ended up coming all the way around for 4 bags, scoring 3 runs. I don't know that you would rule that a home run, but it ended up being 4 bases for her, albeit not dramatic miscues on that unique lucky swing. Good change of pace, locks her up. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count on Maya. In under the hands, a big strikeout. Stop the momentum for now.
Ball's thrown with good pace out there in the circle. Lots of spin, coming with a nice changeup, and then that down and in, great location for the strikeout.
Cheyenne Saxon gets the call. Saxton out of Port Hueneme, California, Ocean View, 8th grader. The daughter of Monica and Sean. She looks at a pitch right down the middle, 0-1 to count. Flexible first baseman when she hops up on the mound. Cheyenne, curveball, screwball, her favorites. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Her dream school is up there in Westwood, UCLA. Good rise ball, got a commitment. That's a huge strikeout when you're trying to keep this game alive. Stay away from things like run rule talk and all that. Big out.
Yeah, very consistent, persistent through the zone. After that first hit, come right back with a couple of strikeouts. Nice location on this pitch, up and out.
Alicia Covarrubias gets the call now, number 12 on that jersey, to hop in there and get an at bat. Covarrubias, ace as her mate's caller, is from Ventura, California. Cabrillo Middle School 7th grader. And the pitch is in, 1-0 the count. She'd love to be an Oklahoma Sooner someday. Play for Patty. Hey, by the way, saw Coach Gasso throw out the first pitch at a Dodgers game the other day. Wonder what brought her out here that would have her be available to go up to Dodger Stadium and throw out that first pitch. Can you guess, folks? She was here. I don't want to be too coy about it. She's been here. But a cool move by the Dodgers to bring up the champion coach and to have her throw out the first pitch.
I think it's great for our sport. I think a lot of people in that stadium, I'm sure, were watching the Women's College World Series last season. I've seen a lot of Patty Gasso lately.
So when you talk about an athlete like this one, and she's Covarrubias is one of those that plays a lot of sports. She runs, track and field certainly. She'll take on just about any distance. Great basketball player too, so she's versatile as an athlete. Draws a walk that time. And that loads him up with 2 outs. Honesty's chance.
Now batting catcher number 37, Honesty Romero.
Honesty Romero singled, reached on a fielder's choice. 1-0 the count. If you caught this stream earlier, you saw how much fun she is to watch behind the plate. A true leader of her team and of her pitcher. Honesty down the line, that one goes over her head. Fair ball. 1, 2, 3. Come around to score. Honesty into third, a triple. Have a night in the championship game. It's 9-0.
Well, you knew if this ball found its way to the ground, it was going to be tough, and there it goes, clearing the bases. Romero all the way to third. Look at the load, nice hands.
Now batting number 9, Liana Medina.
Liana Medina gets the call now. She appears to be a favorite of the families. They are chanting 999 for Liana. As Liana takes strike one. Lee, as she is known, is from Lancaster, California. Joe Walker Middle School. Ernesto is her dad. Erica is her mom. And Lee whiffs at that curveball. 0-2 the count. Changed up on her, down she goes. Honesty, the leader behind the plate. And honestly, this has been her game today. From guiding her pitcher, who's been dynamic. Oh, let him eat, 9-0.
Field number 3.
Premier Girls Fastpitch National Championship at the 12U Platinum Division. And away we go to do some work now. And it looks like we may have some defensive changes. Zoe Morano will play second base. There's Zoe. She's been such a great pinch runner, been active. Imani Campbell, her second opportunity. Godoy paints the outside corner. Rachel does for strike one.
Campbell's choked way up on that bat. She's just looking to put that ball in play.
That's a changeup. That's one way to make contact with it, but a nice play. Godoy made the play. Her catcher comes out to give her immediate encouragement. So do her defenders all around her. One away.
It's a great idea with the bunt. Just a little too hard. Godoy is a very nice fielding pitcher and is able to make that play.
One and oh the count to Ilse Penaloza. Good pitch. And you know there's a changeup to be able to do that. 1-1. Godoy's favorite subject when she's bearing down in the classroom, math. Why I asked her? Because I'm good at it. Her favorite teacher, you go back to where she's younger, though she's no elder statesman. Mrs. Canales touched her a lot in her younger ages as far as her mind and really helping her gain confidence in the classroom. And that was back when she had no number in front of her grade, but with a K in kindergarten. She has a lot of Ks now as a pitcher, but it was Miss Canales who was really impactful, and she'll always thank her for that. To the right side, hugging the line. That is a foul ball. Steve Ladrigue finding this team hustle. To the right side. Nose on it. Play made. Morano in there at second base. 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting pitcher number 22, Angie Falls.
When you talk with the Team Hustle program, they make it clear our softball program teaches the importance of effort and attitude, looking to develop athletes not only as softball players, but as students and as people. Program has grown swiftly, but it's grown in all the right ways. That's how you hit a changeup. You said it, stay back as long as you can allow yourself to do, and Falls did that, picks up a base hit.
It looks like Falls went in with the mindset, I'm going to see a changeup. Look at how well she sits back, and she's got a quiet swing as it is. Right back up the middle. And this is a nice location on the changeup. If you were going to break it down and get real critical, maybe a little bit too much over the heart of the plate. But I believe when you throw the changeup well, you can throw it through the zone every time. I love that she throws it for a strike, but good hitters, they can adjust.
Leilani Mendez is running. And Soltero, a dying line drive. Mendez was heading back to the bag. That was the third out of the inning. Tied up Soltero that time. Thus far, all athletics Mercado. Shadows visiting the ballpark as we enjoy great softball all week long. Temperatures mild. Once that sun starts to head toward the Pacific, it's been gorgeous in the evening times for the games that are played after dark. 9-0 though, athletics, the Team Mercado, Athletics Mercado out of Southern California. Team Hustle Ladrigue out of Arizona. Both of these teams are to be commended. Those of you that are watching probably are passionate about this sport. Maybe a parent, maybe a player, know how difficult it is to still have a game on your schedule on the last day. I mean, it's incredibly difficult, eh? Dropping a loss at times, having to win 8 or 9 in a row, which no matter how good you are, you're human beings. And in trying to win a championship with a run rule that plays at 8 after 5, if you're the Athletics, you obviously would love to add on, but then you throw 3 outs on the board and you've got yourself a title. London pops that one up, and we'll do it again. Angie Falls, who stepped into the circle to help out. When she's right, location is her key, so says her coach. And with Steve Ledrigue, looked good with that description. That was an excellent pitch right under her hands. Ledrigue's team's growing fast, as we mentioned. This is a program exploding in growth. He's been part of 2, Coach Ledrigue, high school state championships. Tough play, back to the ball, firing in time. Boy, nice job there by Falls. Jammed that ball into the dirt, didn't she?
Yeah, this was a complete mishit, and these work 90% of the time. Look at the way that she fields off her back leg. Gets a good grip, barehanded against the dirt. Has to just plant and throw. No time to get up, shuffle your feet, set them anymore. She just powers the ball across the diamond. That's a nice play.
So we're going to take another look. Replay is in play in this event. So we saw this a couple of times last week, and it has to be clear and evident to turn it over. The turnover has to be just as plain as the nose on your face, to put it simply. So that's what we will do. Wow, Amanda.
I don't know.
Wow, Amanda. What do you think, folks? That one says out to me.
That one looks out.
That says out to me. Well, that's a great angle. Nice
Yeah.
job. And the major league rule when you're talking about the other diamond sport, you know, basically, there you go. They take a look, they rule it as an out. Crossing in, not all the way in the back of that glove, but crossing over into the pocket, and they got it right.
The parents are still arguing. I love that. We went back, we slow mode to get it right, and we got it right. Great call, very close. That's an out.
They got it right. Nice job. I like that one as an out, too. Lexi Villegas takes a pitch that's in. Lexi earning this opportunity. Part of a team that is well on top now. Lexi gives that one a ride left field. Villegas off the sweet spot just a little bit. Everyone got excited, and you love it. Everyone loved it for Lex out of Downey, California, the daughter of Darlene and Sergio. Madeline Garcia, as we see this one more time.
I just love that this is a 3-0 pitch, and she was just unloading. Not going to waste that at bat. Doesn't want to walk.
Maddie, they're fired up for Maddie Garcia out of Downey, California, Sussman Middle School, as Maddie takes a pitch that is high. Maddie's dad is Ramiro, and Virginia is mom. And Maddie's active basketball, baseball, flag football, volleyball, and softball. 2-1 the count. Speed is her key. Faith is a part of her life, as you can see. She shared that with her in her biography. 2-2 the count. Her idols, Rachel Garcia, Bubba Nichols.
Got some good ones.
Couple of Bruins.
couple Bruins, but just good people too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're really blessed in this sport that we do have very good role models. We get to see them on TV a lot, and they're very accessible to these young athletes. I love that they are able to interact with them, and maybe she hasn't yet met Bubba or Rachel, but I can see that happening in the near future.
Just got a piece of that one. Well, I'll share her words as to the why. She said Rachel can hit, pitch, and play first at the highest of levels. She said, I love watching Bubba because she's a great leadoff hitter. 9-0 the score. On the ground, out to short. Fielding, firing. Elite speed. Wow, she can fly. Turned into an out on the left side of the infield by the shortstop, Savannah Soltero. Last chance for Team Hustle out of Arizona. Amanda Freed, Darren Sutton, and you, thanks for spending time with all of us. The PGF Pillow is always something good when you're dreaming of that great college destination. Lay your head down on a PGF Pillow for your afternoon nap. I did that all without a teleprompter.
You're so good at your job.
No. It's just fun. I think being around these athletes makes all of us good at our job. Hear, hear.
Easy to talk about. They are. I love this job.
It's like Zoe's back behind the plate. Am I getting the numbers right there? I think Zoe snuck back there, but we'll double down and make sure. As that one is in.
I've really enjoyed that Athletics Mercado, with this lead, have been able to get everybody into the game. I think that makes it fun and exciting. All these athletes have been a part of the journey.
Bouncing ball right side, tough play. Firing, one out. Got a new ball player coming on, a chance to play. It looks like Savannah Gonzalez will go to left. She was the DP. She'll get some time on the field now.
Left field, 73, Savannah Gonzalez. Now batting right fielder, number 9, Christina Martinez.
Christina Martinez, 2 outs away from a title. The Athletics Mercado team. We cheers for Team Hustle for what they did to earn the right to play for this championship. You love that approach. 0-1.
Yeah, take your hacks. You don't want to let Godoy get ahead in the count, or at least not without swinging at it. It's a nice first cut hack.
Changeup skips in there. Nice job keeping it in front. They're going out trying to get that pitch, stick it on the outside corner. The 2-1. Goes up, gets it into left field, but cut off before it gets there. 1 out away, couple of steps over. Fist bumps all around. Mathis, who had moved over to play short, makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 88, Sarah Zuby.
Sarah Zuby will get the call, and the Arizonan will have a chance to swing the bat. Sarah off the screen, 0-1 the count. You got 188 out there at short, who was playing at third, doing great things. You've got one in the batter's box, a number that you don't see very often. She's from Altadena Middle School. This, number 88, 7th grader, UCLA dreamer, and the daughter of Lizette and Eddie. Roller to the middle of the circle, firing in time. It's a championship. Athletics Mercado. They are the 12U Premier Girls Fastpitch Platinum National Champs. Congratulations to both programs. Congratulations to the hard work that it takes to get here for both of these programs, and in particular, Steve Ladrigue and his leadership and his team out of Arizona, and Carlo Godoy of this Athletics Mercado team out of Southern California. Proud day for both.
This was so much fun considering what we've come through this last year and a half, and to get to this point back on the field. These athletes really put it all out there, just fought incredibly hard this entire week. That's why you see the tears and the emotion. It means something. It's tears of joy. These two teams deserve to be here. Congrats to both, and congrats to Athletics Mercado for coming out on top.
Thanks for hanging out with us, and congratulations to both these teams. And of course, look forward to seeing that Athletics Mercado team at the premier level next year. A celebration of the sport 1 year after we couldn't play it at all, and certainly proud for these athletes, their families, and their coaches along the way. Our production team, incredible. Our producer director, John Walsh, and the leader of this operation, love working with him and everyone that comes along. She's Amanda Freed. We learned so much from her. My name is Darren Sutton. Until next time, we'll see you at the ballpark.